anyways, I would be normally listening to music, but we gotta get to this pod, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't got no time to record. So therefore, normally I would listen to music, but I don't have time to record other than probably in the car. So we are going to record in the car while we are driving. Does it sound safe? Yes, because literally I'm hands-free. I'm literally recording while I'm in the car. I'm not literally like have my hands on the phone or anything. I'm literally just chilling, you know, about to be in traffic for a good 15 minutes and might as well knock out this pod. So, boomskis, what are you doing, sir, ma'am? Thank you for going. Please, today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Moving on. My fault. Fixing the camera angle again. Because, I ain't gonna lie, this mount is kind of trash. I'm probably gonna get a new one. Because, seeing this is just terrible right now. But anyways, you would think it's my driving. But no, literally, this mount is moving. Welcome back to the pod. I'm your host, Jacob. If you can see me. If you can't see me, the light is going in and out because I'm driving. So, yeah, bear with me. It could be a little rough. It could be a little bumpy. It could be a little noisy. I apologize. I will 1,000%. I promise to commit to being better next week. See, I can't promise to be better necessarily, but I can promise to commit to actually trying to be better. Because this right here, recording in the car, it's okay. But I don't know how good this is going to turn out. So we're just going to try this. And if this doesn't work, well, we're going to go back to normal recording of the pod. You know what I'm learning? To keep my mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut gets me out of, you know, it makes me have a less trouble than actually talking. Now, what I mean keep me out of trouble, because I don't get in trouble. I don't get in fights. I don't get in scuffles anyway. I don't get in beef. Nothing. It's just me talking sometimes isn't necessary. Like, some things that be on my brain are just not necessary to say. Bro, whose car alarm is that? Disgusting. Not car alarm, but horn is that? And they're not honking me, because I'm literally moving with traffic. So what are you doing? What are you talking about? It's not me. Stop playing. Talking sometimes, it's just not necessary. Like, I just, like, some of the things that come to my head are just not necessary to be said. If they are said, they might offend people. And I really don't try to be offensive in anything I say. I literally try to keep it keep it pushing, you know, positivity and love and all that. But some things that come to my head are just diabolical. Like, you know, I don't want to give any examples, but, you know, just some of the things that come to my head are either diabolically, like, crazy to say, or just like, if I say these things, if I say these things, how do I recover from this? Like, cause, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I've built myself up in a way that me saying this will just undermine everything that I stand for. But even though it's in my head, it's just, I can't say certain things. So I'm learning to, you know, calm down. I say everything that comes to my head. I've been thinking about life. I've been thinking about the past a lot. You know, just, you know, to reflect and things like that. So me, you know, thinking about the past, I'm gonna tell you about this unintentional date I accidentally went on. And this isn't recent, so don't get any ideas of this was recent, this just happened. This didn't just happen. It's not recent. This is actually what I would say, this is what's the year 2024. This has to be at least 3 to 4 years ago. So it's definitely before my relationship started, my current relationship started, and it's definitely, I believe, after my last relationship ended. So it's in the in between. And this space in my life was really like it changed me forever. I think it low-key it changed me definitely forever. This is where I broke up my ex and my dad dies the next month. And I don't know how many times I've told this story, but that is that's an all-time low. depending on who you are. Me, it was definitely an all-time low. Like, I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, it was definitely it was probably the worst time of my life. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I was crying all the time, but I would have moments where tears just streamed down my face for no reason. So, and we got through that. That's not what the story is about. The story is about how I went on an unintentional date. So, boom. Now, I'm gonna preface the story by this. I believe, if my timeline of this story is correct, right, then that means this probably wasn't even actually a low-key date. This probably was just an unintentional. This is probably me just thinking back too hard into it. This is probably her just trying to cheer me up. But however, here I'll tell you what we did on the date, or the date. It wasn't the date, but the date. We went to the mall. I don't know if we went like in the stores to go shopping. I don't remember all that. That's a little blurry. Like I said, this was a dark time in my life. I'm pretty sure I'm probably repressing and suppressing most of this time of my life, because or it's deleted from my memory, because I don't really remember. I don't even remember exactly the timeline of the story, but I'm pretty sure, just based on me actually going on a date or me going out with another female, I doubt it would be when I was in a relationship. But at the same time, at the time, if I didn't know it was a date and this was my best friend, technically, this could have been when I was in my past relationship. So technically, I may or may not have cheated. I cannot put a date on this date. You feel me? It's kind of crazy. But back to the story. We went to the mall. We got food. Don't know what we ate. Probably Panda Express or something. I don't know who paid for what. But I'm pretty sure we paid. Well, okay. Maybe it's not a date, because I don't know if we paid separately or together. I think I maybe spotted her food. Maybe I spotted her food, or she spotted the food and I spotted the movie. For me, we just kind of like took turns. I don't really remember. I can't remember everything. But yeah, we got food. We went to the mall, got food, and we went to a scary movie. Don't know what the scary movie was. What I do know is we was the only two in the theater, which made it a little bit awkward, because it's like, why are we the only two in this theater? Like, a scary movie, like in a dream scenario, like on a date, that would have been so clutch. Like a theater alone with your date, clutch. But this was just us watching a movie, scary movie. Watched the scary movie. I'm pretty sure she grabbed me at one point. Not any weird or, trying to feel on me way. Like just a regular, like, I'm scared, let me grab something type of way. And then she grabbed me at one point, or we grabbed each other, I don't remember. And and then after the movie, just chilled for a second. The security guard walks in, bro. And I don't know what the movie was, so to tell you what the plot was, but it was low-key scary, because we like, who the is this dude? It was just a random security guard. He just walks in and is like, he's basically like almost like there to get us out of there. Like he barely knew we was in there. Like, he just walks in, like, I don't know. It was really scary at the time. I don't really remember everything. Like I said, I'm trying to tell this story. I hope this is a good story. I don't know if I'm telling it the best. But yeah, it was really dark at that time. It's really dark. The dude walks in. What's the next thing? And I think low-key, right after that, we went home. Because, like, we didn't have nothing to do. I'm pretty sure right after that, we went home. We wasn't really trying to stick around. We probably walked around the mall again. She probably went to some stores. I don't think I bought her anything. We were gonna, like, maybe I'm overthinking this, but this is just me reflecting on the dark time of my life. But yeah, I went on an unintentional date. yeah, I don't know. It's like, just, this story has to be told so I can get it out of my head. Because, like, I just don't know where to put the timeline on this date is. And then, not only that, I try to look through my Snapchat memories. Can't figure that out. I don't talk to the person, so it's like, I can't just be like, hey, when did we go on that date again? Like, because you're going to be like, what date are you talking about? Like, I don't talk to that person no more, so it's like, dang. It's really crazy. But, yeah, I went on an unintentional date. It's wild to me. In other news, because I don't know if that story was really that interesting to y'all. Whoopi Goldberg is launching a women's sports network. I think that's gonna be dope for people who care about women's sports. I'm not saying I don't care about women's sports. I could personally just not even be. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I don't watch women's sports. I watched a little bit of the WNBA. The finals, I think, or whatnot this year, but that was about it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh my God, since, you know, I respect women, I watch the WNBA and I support all women's sports. I don't even watch all women's sports. I don't even watch all men's sports. So why would I sit here and lie to you and say I watch all women's sports? But, like, I think it's cool. I think it's cool and it's huge for them, you know, to have a little network to go to and watch basketball or hockey or whatever the games they're gonna have on there. I think it's gonna be interesting. Will they have the ratings? I think they definitely got to get partnered up with the WNBA or these different little leagues. Well, they're not little leagues, but in comparison to the men's league, there are little leagues. But I don't want to discredit any women because they're probably better athletes than I am. So, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, like, they're kind of like little leagues. But she has to partner up with these leagues to get the product she wants to be on this network. But I think it's a huge move for them, because yeah, I think it's huge. They low-key gotta get some marquee games too. Like, I know ESPN's gonna get probably the majority of the marquee games, but they gotta get some marquee games. They gotta get, like, I don't know, Caitlin Clark versus injuries. They gotta get, like, at least one of those matchups, or some, you know, like the legends of WNBA or something. They gotta get something though, or a historic moment on that network. They gotta do something though. But I think it's huge for them, and I really hope it works out for them. I really hope it works out for Whoopi Goldberg. She produces, you know, good numbers, and that it goes absolutely positively well. Because if it does not, well, it's almost like a waste of time, but it's not really a waste of time. But I mean, I don't think it's gonna do that great in the first year. I think over time it'll get better, because, you know, there'll be better athletes coming into the league, WNBA, stuff like that. Juju Watkins, bro. They should get what is USC Trojans? They need the USC Trojans on that network. If whatever ESPN ain't gonna cover, they need to go cover. Yeah, like I was saying, they probably need to go cover that. And yeah, I hope it works out for Whoopi Goldberg and all that. Last thing, bro. These dang Cleveland Cavaliers going 12-0 is insane work. These dang Kansas City Chiefs going 9-0 so far. Insane work, buddies. Insane work. Insane work. Good job, you guys, you know, for actually doing it, even though half the stuff that y'all are doing, more towards the Chiefs, not the Cavs, is not actually even, like, real, the blatant calls we are seeing. The block kick, I give y'all the block kick. Y'all block the kick, I'll give it to you. Why would I not give that to y'all? But, like, come on, bro. These pass interference calls late in the game. Now, if it's pass interference, it's pass interference, right? But let's just go back and review some of these, okay? We're gonna come back. We're gonna go back and review these starting now.
Illegal formation. Offense number 79 was lined up in the backfield.
Wow. I mean, they are calling this razor sharp here. Good call.
illegal formation. Offense number 79 was lined up in the backfield. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
It's Ronnie Stanley again, and John Harbaugh's had enough. He's aggravated. He's giving the officials an earful as well.
Linebackers who have any kind of chance against.
Boom. We're going to go to the Bengals game. Now, to the Broncos game.
Being crunched right there by Brandon Jones. New starter for the Broncos comes from the Dolphins. Gain of 2, flag thrown on the play.
Can you let me know if he's close?
Yes, Patrick.
He's asking the official. Right, he's asking the official, hey, can you let me know when the guy's close? They hit me. Come on. I don't know if I've ever heard that.
No, but I love it.
I never asked an official.
No. I don't watch all their games. But what I do know is, it's ridiculous. So, therefore, what we're going to do is, we're going to see what happens Sunday. Now, everybody's low-key like, the Bills might beat them. The Bills are sorry. Who have the Bills played? No one. I'm sorry. If the Bills win, I'll probably change my tone and look like a complete dummy. But right now, what's telling me that this Bills game is going to be... What's telling me that this Bills game is going to be like the game they get beat. Why? Because of... What is his name again? Dang, I'm blanking out. Josh Allen? Really? Really? Who has Josh Allen really beat this season? They've had the Dolphins, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Titans, the Colts. Did they beat the Texans? Or did the Texans win that? I forgot. They beat the Texans, I think. They beat the Texans. They beat the Jets. What's the big win I'm supposed to be looking at that's like, oh my God? They beat them? Yeah, they can beat Kansas City. No. There's no win on their resume that tells me that they can beat Kansas City. I'm sorry. I apologize. There's nothing on their resume that is such a clear and great win that is so impressive to me. There's just nothing on their resume. It's just like, okay, you're supposed to win that. Like, type games. Like, I can't sit here and say Baltimore hasn't had them type of games and we lost them. Because we've had type of games we're supposed to win them and we've lost them. But we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about the Bills. And right now, the Bills, the rent's due. They need to pay this bill and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. They need to. Are they going to? Probably not. The Chiefs are probably going to go, I would say maybe 14-2. I don't, you know what I'm saying? They're going to rest Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is going to end up resting. Whether call it rest or not it's probably not going to, it's not going to happen in the Bills game, right? But it will happen. And the thing that I'm thinking and the reason I'm thinking that they're going to rest Patrick Mahomes is because, bro, they're 9-0. They're leading their division. They literally don't have to do any work to keep their division title. Like, they're gonna get it. So they're gonna be the leader of their division. They're probably gonna, they're gonna get 10 wins more than likely, even if they don't get it versus the Bills. And that's all you really need. That's all I need to get to the playoffs. Like, what are we, like, no. Like, there's nothing stopping them from getting to the playoffs. So I'm not understanding why, even if they lose, it's like, that's not really a big deal. They're 9-1. So yeah. I mean, I would say that the Bills could beat them, but I don't really have any confidence that they're going to beat them. I don't have any confidence that they're going to beat them. But if they win, I will be grateful to the Bills. I really will be. They finally ended the streak. But is it going to change much? The answer is no. What else? The Cavs? I low-key got to tip my hat off to the Cavs. Because they're not supposed to be doing what they're doing, but they're doing great. And yeah, they're a local kind of team, sort of. So I'll support the Cleveland Cavaliers for the 12-0 record. It won't last. They probably won't finish top of the East by the end of the season, but this is a good way to start out the season for the Cavs. This is the best way to start out the season for the Cavs, and it's the best way to put Cavs fans in seats. It's the best way since LeBron James to put Cavs fans in the seats. So, congrats to the Cavs, congrats to the Chiefs, and go Buffalo on Sunday. Go Buffalo. Even though y'all have had the weakest schedule, y'all haven't had a great schedule. I'll tell you who has the worst, one of the worst, and I mean the worst closing schedules. That is the damn Chicago Bears. They have the worst closing schedules I've ever seen. Wow. Can't talk. Playing the Packers and the Lions back-to-back weeks. Horrible work. NFL, do better. NFL, do better. Ain't no way y'all scheduled this and thought this was going to be good. NFL, do better. But anyway, I'm going to get out y'all here. Like, comment, subscribe if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, I'm sorry. I was in the car. I had to record. It's a busy time. Holidays are coming up. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Oh, no matter what in life, shit happens. I'ma see y'all later because I gotta go. See ya.